Hello, and welcome back. It is time for more Final Fantasy XIV. When last we left off, our entire uh, group of people. I actually can't remember what they were called. The Scions. Scions, that's what it. The Scions are dead. I'm pretty sure, unless like a couple of them escaped. They're basically all dead, and it sucks. And we're went to some people at a church because apparently they were friends with the Scions, and so they're gonna help figure out what we're gonna do next. Because we gotta stop that darn dastardly empire. So, let's hop on into it. Shall we? Look at me. Sitting in a pew. Just gotta talk to Marquis here. See what to do next. Believes he is being watched. Is that so, Marquis?
I'm not imagining it, Janasia. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment.
Fine. Oh, look. There's a blowfly swarm. Oh no. The flies, they are watching you, Marquis. You were right all along. Why would I go out? He told me to look outside. Why would I run all the way over to this specific gravestone? What? This makes no sense! Listen here, you.
Tenki Raitan. Tenki Raitan.
Hey. Stuns are not nice. Alright, now I mug you. Search the Lich Yard for... He didn't say anything about searching the Lich Yard. He said have a look outside. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ba-ba. Hello, Marquis.
You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again.
Hey, Iliad.
Heavens forbid that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions?
Imperial short sword.
This is Garlean steel, which means the one who was watching Marquis was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come.
Sure. I guess. Let me have a look at these boots. Yeah. Better. Yep. They just better. They don't look too bad. I'll take them. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it's just you. I see you were not at the...
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
You know, maybe if you'd have shown up hours ago. Alphanod.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Is that so? I mean, I'm pretty sure you were a member.
And to that end...
Also, I haven't come on behalf of the Empire. I wasn't even thinking you had. Last I checked, you were working with us, not against us. Why would I have thought that you were working with the Empire? Why would you feel the need to mention that you're not with the Empire? Now I'm starting to think that you are with the Empire.
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Uh-huh.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Oh, that's a very different voice than what I gave him. Why does he sound so young?
Eorzea needs you.
Wait, Sid? Did you say Sid? Clearly a different Sid.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Is that so?
Who are you?
Whosoever holds this hammer wields all the
Alfino
powers,
Neveyu,
or should he be
at your
worthy,
service.
wields all the powers of Sid.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Yeah, see, if you're a scion of the Seventh Dawn, why would you open up with, "Don't worry, I'm not here for the as a member of the Empire"? Like, what?
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
That's fine. I and 3 other random peoples have already killed 2 primals. And I mean, sure, the other group members did stuff to help out, you know, finding out information and stuff. But we're the ones that actually fought and killed, or at least fought back these primals. Like, we really don't need that many scions to do
The
this.
Ixal have summoned Garuda once more.
Hello.
And she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Angry.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to
True.
face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes,
Apparently.
Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
If it was last seen in the skies over Gridania before, like right before the calamity, isn't it possible that the calamity just utterly destroyed the airship?
Wait.
Poor confused man. Indeed. Nodders.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, let me at him. I can do this.
They need my airship. They need me.
Yeah. Also, you sound so young. Way too young to have such white hair and such a beard. Like, you look to be at least 45. but you sound like you're like at most 30. It is very odd. Slightly off-putting.
What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Junasia. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Coerthas.
You have been smoking, so he sounds younger. Uh-huh.
If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Coerthas. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Junasia.
Yeah. Come on, Sid. It's time to go to the Black Shroud, Felgord Float. You can teleport, right, Sid? Right, Sid? I'm sure he'll be fine. Hello, Ethalmer.
Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye, I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthas. What became of it after that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with
Votafart at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. You leave that worrying to me. Just point me in the right direction. Rah. Hello. Oh, shut up about your level 27 fate.
You have come in search of Vortifert? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Coerthas. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day.
Good, then you can tell me all about it. And also give me money.
'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartno, nigh on 5 years ago. Held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Coerthas. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help. But to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians, who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered.
Very well. I shall head to the observatorium. Huh. Just gotta head up here. Yeah, I love those emotes. Pepe D and Cat Jam. Very good.
Mapping the realm.
I'll have to attune to that aetheryte at some point. Oh. I assume that is the observatory. I can make you that, Pepe lives forever.
Excuse me. Can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durender? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The holy see of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers.
Well, sheesh. I come all this way, huh? Well, give me money.
Ahlon have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We are stretched thin as it is. And where in the... is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform. That of House Durender as is mine.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to equip those boots that I got as a reward. I will retrieve my materials. Savage arm and quick arm. And then meld them to these feet. Oh, that would be critical. I definitely want skill speed. Quick arm. Oh! Curses. I shall have to get another level in Culinarian, I suppose. Oh well. I can do that later. Search for your missing man, you say? Where do you wish for me to... Oh, it's a tiny circle over here. Hello, snow wolf pups. You stay over there, and then you can live, okay? Wah! You! What are you doing? Ah, hooded assaulters. What do you think you're doing? Eat, 10. Time. Pinky Writer. Hello? Hello? There we go. Woo! Look at me, I run circles around you. You can't possibly hope to succeed in killing me. Alright, knight, quote unquote.
If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving... Death was a mercy they didn't deserve.
Seen you done job quests. But I can see you got a job quest to do. Yes, yes, there is one more to do. Currently. Because I believe it's for the level 40, and I think I got to level 40 at the end of the last stream. That's why I haven't done it yet.
I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend.
Yeah. Once I... Well, either once I attune to this, or I'm done with this area, that's probably when I'll head over to Wineport and take care of my next ninja quest. Shwa. Hey, Ludevoir. Found your man.
I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel.
Of course, it's faster. Don't you know? It's the fastest way to travel. Hello, ma'am. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship? This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludevoir be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records, which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. Just because of the run? Yeah. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamort up above. Man, this is a tall tower. Hey, 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 hey. Oh boy. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, Farlamort. Hey, hey. Why is your tower so tall?
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things.
Pardon the intrusion, Forlamont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... oh, I did not realize you had a guest.
Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving.
I am a lollipop. I got tiny feet. Oh man, that is true. I am a Highlander and very tall. Taking like 3 steps in a single stretch of my leg. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? Got Fat Cat to mount up and run upstairs. You have come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Well, that wasn't threatening at all.
I was not aware you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek.
Nah, phooey. Hey, Jasia. You heard our conversation, right? Could you, I mean, you know, just point me to some books that might expand my knowledge.
You there, madam. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me.
Sure thing.
Wah! Wah! Wah!
That's another nice thing about being a rogue. I can leap off tall heights and be relatively unscathed. Oh, hello, Chocobo Keep. Not sure if I'll ever use your services, but I will unlock them all the same. Ah, okay. Well, I could have sworn I got like some sort of ability. Yeah, reduces damage taken when falling. So I do have something, or unless that's something that everybody gets. I don't know. Well, it says no for rogue and ninjas. As you jump, you always have 1 HP when land. Ah, I see. So out of combat, nobody will die from falling, but in combat you could. And I could fall longer before it's fatal. Gotcha. Man, why is everybody concerned about these Ixal? Look, they just stand around. Hello, Astrologian. I am quote-unquote aiding you in something.
What a relief to see someone other than, Herdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Hide? Hide how? You're standing out in the open, man!
Wi-Fi symbol you... Logbook monsters. Oh. You mean this guy right here? This, Wild Talon? Or is it a different symbol? What the... Yeah, that's... Okay. I will fight him in a second.
Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. What?
How rude. Oh, you know what? I don't get much of a chance to do this. I'm gonna stab you in the back. 10 key righten. Key righten, and you're dead. Yeah. Ixali Wild Talon. Alright, I will keep that symbol in mind. Wow. Behemoth. Oh boy, there's a fate. Rah. Hello, Astrologians. Don't mind the behemoth. Just, you know, taking a break from all the running. Hey, Josiah. I did the thing.
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers of that our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Side jobs. Some of them pays out to grand companies. Okay. Interesting. Now, to leave the observatorium. Yeah. Shoo. Oh. Hello, Portelaine. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses? I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Fine. So yeah. Yup. I don't want this. I will take the money instead, sir. 3 for 3. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Helenart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Help them to help myself. Island Goo-Goo. Stolen wares. If they were stolen, I'm surprised they are being left on the side of the road. Alright, come on. Oh, we got a mage over here, huh?
Right. Key 10. Catan. Yeah.
Look at you. You have no friends left. Alright, sir. You were correct. It would take me but a moment. So close to jumping over the wall. Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Here you go. God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Naughty. That's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me! A draconian rosary? In the possession of Lord Francel? Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helenard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenard. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Very well. Ba, 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 ba. What do you have to say? Wait, what is a level 44 quest?
There are dark places that only an adventurer may illume, and Sir Coralot is about to point the way to one such pit of peril.
Probably unlocking a dungeon, I assume. The Rose and the Unicorn.
Come closer, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenard for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go.
Should I, though? I don't know. I feel like maybe you should find somebody else for this mission. Because, I'm kind of trying... I kind of need something from the houses, and if it turns out that he actually is a heretic, then that would look poorly on me. You know? But if this is the only way forward, then I shall take it. Hit, 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 hit. Hit. There we go. Hello, Sylvain Tell. Oh wait, no, not you. You, Francel. Yes. You look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? I see Sir Carolot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Coerthas since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd! I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered
by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Horshefant of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Nodders. Alright, Harshafant. Aha. Camp Dragonhead. Onwards, Behemoth. Through the ice and snow. To Dragonhead we go. Hello, Guardsman. Good day. Good day to you. And you, children, will keep. Nothing. Goodbye. Just keep me in your rosters. Yep. Attune. You attune to the threat. And you know what? I will also travel to Wineport. Time to do the level 40 Ninja Quest. Shwa. Good day, Subame. And Byakubu. Yes. I have returned. Oboro, I wish to learn more.
You have trained well since we last met, Jurasia. I heard not a cry from the door as you entered, nor a creak from the floorboards as you drew near. This much is clear. Neither waterfalls nor men of wood will serve to hone your senses further. No, a shinobi of your abilities receives his tutelage in the field. Consider this your first lesson in the art of assassination. I need not remind you who our target is. He is ever the elusive bird, and yet I have come across some information that I believe may avail us. Rumor has it that Captain Grimuil of the Bloody Executioners has narrowly evaded several attempts on his life in recent days. This is doubtless the work of Karasu and his men. None other are so bold or skilled as to even consider such an attack. Nothing short of death will cause a shinobi to forsake his mission. Tarasu will strike again. The only questions are where and when.
No. Hello, Shredder. How you doing?
Answer those questions, and it will be as paying him a surprise visit next time. Fortunately, I know of a man who might be able to give us what we seek. Captain Grimwheel has a trusted lieutenant by the name of Wolfstan, a man who, if rumors are to be believed, is known to fancy a hot spring bath. I recall reading of a famous bath resort not far from here, but the name escapes me. Have you any idea where it might be?
Camp Bronze Lake?
I don't know, Obero. Why, yes, that does sound familiar. In Upper Lenosia, off to the east, was it? Let us make our way there at once.
I hope I got that right. Well, let's see. Camp Bronze Lake. At the very least, I can teleport there quickly. Yeah, this seems like a good place. Hello, Obero.
I had no idea that so many Orsians also enjoyed public bathing. I would say it is a comforting sight, but in truth, it makes me all the more nostalgic for the pleasures of my homeland. That said, seeing all these people milling about gives me cause for concern. Even with these disguises, it is only a matter of time before our foreign mannerisms raise eyebrows among the more observant types. Yes, best we stay out of sight until our man arrives. Let us keep watch from high above until it is time to act. The time has come for me to impart to you another technique, which we call Shukuchi. You may think of it as compressing the physical space around you, allowing you to cross great distances in the blink of an eye. Go ahead, Chunasia. Give it a try.
I would love to, Obero. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Your mind finds restfulness.
Alright, let's see. Move quickly to the specified location, cannot be executed while bound. Let's just move that up there. Uh-huh. Neat. I might actually move this and place that there, because I'll probably use that more than I would use hide.
Ready to proceed. I trust that Shukuchi is now second nature to you. Very well. I shall await you on the rooftop, but be warned. While the technique will allow you to cover great distances in the blink of an eye, it does not allow you to soar at will through the sky. The ledge on which Tsubame now stands is at a level with the roof, and should prove suitable starting point. That said, a shinobi is ever resourceful. If you would make your way to the rooftop by other means, that will serve just as well.
Then he disappears. What? 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 Oh my goodness. Oh. Takes a whole minute to recharge though. And at least I've learned that it is in fact blocked by objects.
Nothing like a steaming bath, a bottle of fine wine, and a couple of buxom wenches to ease what ails you, eh? As far as I'm concerned, Captain Grimuil can take his bloody time.
Wolfstan. Very well. Now we need only employ these bamboo breathing pipes. Descend underwater and...
Obero, I do not question that such methods have served us well in Doma, but might bamboo not arouse suspicion in these environs?
Do you truly believe so? But underwater surveillance was always my area of expertise.
I have an idea that I believe is well suited to both to our target and the customs of the land. It will require just a simple change of garb and a bottle or two of fine spirits. I will require your assistance, Junasia. As I see it, there is no way the man would refuse a drink from an alluring maiden like yourself.
Intriguing. And what, pray tell, will be my role in all of this?
I was thinking that, your talents might best be put to use overseeing the operation. Yes, from up here, to ensure that nothing goes amiss, of course. I must prepare now, Junasia. Meet me down below out of sight, and I shall furnish you with the item that will serve to deliver the final blow, as it were.
Very well.
What?
Hi.
Am I wearing this properly, Junasia? I am not accustomed to garb that is so revealing. Regardless, I will entrust this to you. Though it may appear to be a simple bottle of wine, I have made a few enhancements to the recipe. Off-duty or no, a salty sea dog like Wolfstan is certain to be on his guard. I'll start him off with an untainted vintage. Once he's in sufficiently good spirits, that's your cue to step in with the stronger stuff. I suspect that once his mind is sufficiently addled, he will gladly take a swig, with a minimum of fuss. Now, let us begin.
Indeed.
Sure.
Fine wine and fine wenches. Now, this is what I had in mind when I took up the pirate in life.
Here's some mulled wine.
What's this? Come to battle your friend here for Wolfie's affections? Don't mind if I do. Ha ha ha. Someone fetch me cup.
Yeah, of course.
Aye, that's the good stuff, if a bit stronger than I recall it. Maybe I should take a rest.
Oh, you mustn't be so modest. Why, I heard that Wolfstan's 7 stomachs once drank a whale under the table.
Ha ha ha! You betcha. Skivvy's a good lass. Me brain duties have kept me from the battle for too long. I'm out of practice is all.
Your duties? Why, that sounds so important and exciting. I'd do anything to hear more.
Did ye say anything? Ha ha ha! Well, maybe you've heard of the bloody executioners? The nastiest, bloodiest band of pirates whatever sailed the bleeding seas? I reckon our Captain Grimwill's sunk more Garlean vessels than every other pirate combined. And just who do you reckon keeps the captain safe from all the enemies he's made? Why, that'd be none other than his dear mate, Wolfston.
The navigator have mercy. Should you not return immediately to your captain? Surely he is not safe without his most loyal, capable man at his side.
Under normal circumstances, you'd be right, lass. But there's one place even I can't follow him. Aleport. Aye, the man is right particular about his grog. Says he can't concentrate unless he's on his own. Not that I'm complaining. It's the only time we get a day's rest. But don't worry your little heart nothing, lassie. Nobody knows the captain's whereabouts but me, and I sure as bloody ain't talking. Lassie, are you listening?
Bum.
That's curious. She was just there a moment.
All right. What now? What now? Oh my goodness. Oh, bro. Okay, can I do this though? Nope. No. All right. Fine. I see how it is. Yeah. What's next?
Well, were you able to loosen our man's lips? I see. Captain Grimwheel is en route to Airport, and alone at that. If I know Karasu, this knowledge has not escaped him. Doubtless he and his shadows already lie in wait. We haven't much time. Let us hurry to Airport and ambush the ambushers.
All right. I can do that. I've been to Aleport many a time. Here we are. Wait, what am I waiting for? Obero? Obero? Oh, I see.
The sun sets and the port is cloaked in shadow. If there were a perfect time to strike. Speak of the devil. Look at how those men walk. Those are no ordinary deckhands. Those are Imperial shinobi, waiting to pounce upon and slit the throat of any who would stand between them and their prey. Karasu is too proud to entrust such a fatal mission to his lackeys. He is here somewhere. Of this I am certain. Junasia, you move forward and search the docks. I will approach from the opposite direction. Subame, you secure the escape route. He will not elude us this time.
Take care to stay well hidden, Junasia. Hidden from the eyes of Karasu's shadows. And yet, I fear your task will be more complicated still. For it is not just men that serve Karasu, but creatures of the night. Creatures that see not with their eyes, but with every fiber of their being. Give them a wide berth, or all shall be for naught.
That should be all. Time is short. We must move swiftly. Duty commenced. Wah.
Guess I'm going this way. Go way around the shadow bats. No! Curses. P10 Katan. Ow. P10 Katan. Nope, shift. Second wind. Time for a bloodbath. Don't worry, I'm sure that I can make it out of here somehow. Woo. Woo. Ow. Woo. Head. Key. Right hand. Alright, that was certainly difficult. Now I know you cannot shukuchi while staying hidden. Good to know. And also, they are very powerful. What's this? No, no, no! This isn't how the story goes. I'm supposed to be the one that surprises you!
The tables have turned today, Karasu. Now face your death like the man you once were.
I must say, popularity really does have its downsides. Fine, if you're so eager to dig your own graves, here's your bloody shovel.
We'll see about that, Karasu. Yeah. You are a tough one, ain't you? Right. P10. Just gotta get close enough. Oh well. Never mind that. At least I can do that. Now where you going? Alright, now P10 Katan. Oh, you're much more hurt than the other guy. Ow. Ow, actually, ow. P10 Katan. Why are you so strong? Ow. Come on. Wasn't fast enough. Ow. 10 key writer. You are so strong. Also, oh my goodness. Stop sending more enemies towards me, oh bro. You keep aggroing. It's not nice. Love. Ow. Oh, now you're back, Robo, huh? Finally gonna help me? Oof.
The slippery. We have come too close to abandon hope. Come, Subame, Junasia. Let us return to the safety of the storehouse and take stock of our options.
Nodders.
Rimu will lives. Failure of this sort does not become you, Karasu.
Forgive me, Master. I had an unexpected reunion with some friends. Seems they had a mind to kill me, and just when I thought we were getting on so well.
Your job is to give me answers, Karasu, not excuses. We can ill afford to let a few stray rats foil our plans. Should they return, kill them. This is your final warning. The next time you fail me will be your last.
Does he have to say it like that? Fine, fine. Let it never be said that I'm not a loyal soldier.
Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Back to Wineport. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Behemoth. Away! Bow, bow, bow. Hey, Byakabu. Yes, I would like to enter. Oboro.
Ah, once more, the bloody crow has managed to foil our best laid plans. It is as if his skills burgeon with each encounter. But how could this be? Has he perfected some new training regimen since coming to Eorzea? But there is no time to dwell on past mistakes. Since the times of my ancestors, failure in one's duty is unacceptable for a shinobi. My mission will end in success, Karasu's death, or failure, my own. But all is not lost. Karasu is not the only one who has honed his skills. Fighting beside you back there, at times it felt as if we had trained together since childhood. You have shown remarkable focus and aptitude for our art, but you must grow stronger still if we are to have any hope of triumph. Devote yourself to your training with the entirety of your body and mind, and Tsubame and I will do the same. I await your return, Shirasu.
Indeed, and the next one is 45. I'll be back before you know it, buddy. Just you watch.
Shwa.
Hello, Harshavant.
Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come.
Don't mind the kitten on your desk. I'm sorry. He likes to be tall.
If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be?
Airship?
So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coerthas before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartanel, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf, and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps.
Why, thank you. Let's see. Item comparison. It does give a little bit more strength, dex. Same vitality. It gives direct hit rate instead of critical and determination. And it has materia slots, but it also has -5 to both defenses. Decisions. It is item level 35, and mine are currently item level 30. I think I'll take the money on this one. Oh wow, they just straight up walked on his desk. At least I wasn't that rude. talk to him again.
As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Four Temps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of mine own house, Four Temps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Crevelin of House Helenart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durender yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Four Temps. Do not concern yourself with House Zemel. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing on my desk? Why is everybody walking all over my desk today? I shall contact them myself, seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished.
Of course, sir. I shall start here in Dragonhead, I suppose. Nin, I believe it was. Sure. Hello.
Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Four Temps does. For if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Helenart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days.
I don't know. The fact that someone attempted to break into that box and yet it was unopened, that seems suspicious. And not just unopened, but just left on the side of the road. That seems like a plant to me. But what do I know? I'm just a simple adventurer. Not a member of any of the Ishgard high houses. Oh. Here we are at Skyfire Locks. Hello! Ah, you. Crevelin.
Alone grant me strength. There must be some way to... that... Who are you? A friend of Lord Horshevant? I want to help you, I truly do. But these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helenart into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation.
Sheesh. Fine, I guess I'll go talk with Forlamort. Look at them go. Flying on their mount. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Gotta say, the music in this game is quite good. Oh boy, a fate discovered nearby. Now I can't wait to participate in a fate that reduces my level so I can't use all my abilities. Just to gain a little bit of experience.
I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshaphant's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society.
That sounds very suspicious for Mort. Ever since this guy came in, all of a sudden, a bunch of people are being found out as, or discovered as heretics. Sure.
If Lord Harshaphant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in this folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, it didn't work. Harshaphant. They all either declined or said they had no information.
By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use? Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this task of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information.
Indeed.
I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray, journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance.
Indeed, I shall. Shwa! Francel. Ah, just to the north. Very well. No. Hey, Sid and Alphanod. I see you're just standing here. Apparently, just chilling. While I run all across... what's this? Coerthas? While I run all across Coerthas, trying to find more information about the airship. You're just standing there. I see how it is. Red Horn Ogre, eh? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey, knights.
It's not safe here. We must flee.
Oh, calm down. Oh. Hey, you.
Tenki Raiten. Tenki Raiten.
Leg sweep. Yeah, that's right. You're as good as dead now. Donny Avis.
Not to worry, Francel. Who goes there? Genosia? No, stay back. The fiend is still here.
Oh, Grand Avis. Alright. I can do this. I got you. Fret not.
Tenki Raiten. Shadow Fang. Tenki Raiten.
And he's dead.
Alone be praised. You did it. But what of the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me, where are they?
Well, they're right around here. Kind of pitiful, to be honest.
Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Helenard if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Helenard will remember your kindness.
Yeah, they better.
I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, miss, bless you.
Hey, unnerved knight. Get up.
As those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming.
A level 50 Gnoll. Yeah, I'll just step over here. I'm a bit under your level. Hey, Francel.
Psst, Francel. What's with the change of music? It suddenly got rather dramatic. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helenard that yielded the steel vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath.
Also, I gotta say, this fort does look pretty cool. Almost looks like it belongs in a, I'm talking here. It almost looks like it belongs in a Souls game.
Tenki Raiten.
Bug. Although for it to be in a Souls game, there would have to be a lot more cliffs to fall off of. And tight paths up up the side of a cliff just to get to the fort. Because nothing can ever be as wide and open as this in the Souls games. That would just be ridiculous. Have I joined the fate? Fine.
K10 Katan. K10 Katan. Dead blossoms. Yeah.
Yep, there's a lot of y'all.
Death blossoms. K10 Katan. Yeah.
Okay, I am getting very hurt. Thanks for the assist. Much appreciated. So many of them.
10 key writing.
Die. Gustavuses.
10 key writing.
No, don't do that. You get stunned instead. And then you're gonna die. 10 key writing. And love. Fate complete. Yeah, you better run. Although I must admit, I nearly died. A couple times. Yeah. Hello. No. There you are.
What did you find at Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan. But at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final fight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours.
Fine. Well, I guess I'll open up this weapon coffer. See what we got. Mithril knives. Mithril. +4 damage. Item level of +4. It's got +1 to dex. Gives me determination instead of direct hit rate, and a little more vitality. Alright. I shall equip that and retrieve these materials. Sadly, I will not be able to attach them as of yet. where I needs must level my culinarian job. Reassign gear. Look at that. Average gear level 26. What's next?
As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickaman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coethus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible.
Sure thing. Whack. Where are we going? Ah, way down there. I got this. Behemoth! Away! Ah, it's now foggy. Very neat. If it weren't for the happy-ish music, this would seem rather spooky. At least relatively so. Hey, Rickaman.
Oh? Someone tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down. If all them rosaries found in all our people's possessions were planted... Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a House Halenart man, through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me, and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ha! There's Guardian Knights and Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Ha! Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim front this morn. You might consider having a word with them.
But I am thinking that perhaps it is the Inquisitors who are being overzealous, or perhaps holding a grudge against House... what is it? House Halemite or something like that? A flying Nimbus. Look at him go. Hey, Sid and Alphanod, still doing nothing.
Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halenart's shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find.
Okay. These are all... Or two of the... Yeah, two of these are Halenart parcels. And then House Zemail.
Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible!
Once the knight at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horshaphant, I will not be held accountable for this.
Like I said, it's those darn inspectors and whatnot.
Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickaman have to say?
Rosaries.
More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Franco's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name.
I mean, it's so obvious. Every single parcel going to House Halenart happens to have a draconian rosary? Come on.
From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations, and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See.
Why do you spell the Holy See S-E-E? That's odd.
In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigi. Tell her that House Four Temps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation can be conducted.
Indeed. Excuse me. Excuse me. Madam?
What is it, my child? Huh? Lord Harshaphant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Helone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
You little... Guillaume is a horrible person.
They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness! The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Junasia, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive.
Right away. Guillaume is a despicable man who clearly has some kind of grudge against House Halenart. Probably for abandoning the fort that, what is it? Steel Vigil. I mean, come on. Arlenet.
Hail, Junasia. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if these guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves.
Proceed.
Josen Charlemagne, Francel de Halinat, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard.
The Holy See? S-E-E? What? That's not even proper grammar.
Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for alone to judge, if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and be put to the sword.
Oh my goodness, it's straight up witch trials over here.
In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand! Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshafant. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshafant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor such private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings, sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy. Oh boy. A crime for which there is but one punishment.
Oh my goodness, you are so full of yourself.
We must hold them until Lord Harshafant arrives, Janasia. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. He's the one behind it all.
Anyone who defies me is a heretic.
Excuse me?
Hey, mage. You're going down, mage.
Prepare yourself. Fireball. And lightning.
Wow, you are really strong. Okay. Hey, ranger, or archer.
Look. He has come.
Yeah, he's come on, dude.
In the name of House Fortemps, I demand
Something.
I demand that you lay down your arms. By this deed, you do disgrace your line, Lord Harshafant.
Oh my goodness, there's a wyvern.
Also, could you stop running away from me, please?
Very rude.
Hit. Katan. Death Blossom. Key 10. Katan.
Okay, stop it. I'm gonna kill this guy. This stupid mage. And this guy.
Shadow Fang.
Wait, why is the Wyvern not taking any damage? Okay. Guess I'll flip some. Alderit, the Unyielding.
Death Blossoms. 10 key Brighton. You cannot run.
What do you think you're doing, huh? Nah.
This will not be forgotten.
Yeah, it's right, Wyvern. Alright, Guillaume. Oh, look. A Draconian Rosary. Wonder where that came from.
What is? It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenat. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a Draconian Rosary. Then the knights who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications.
Yeah.
Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harshaphant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthus, Genasia. Pray locate your errant airship and use it.
You know, I wouldn't have even gotten involved in any of this if perhaps maybe you had done something to help me find my airship. Because, you know, everybody, or absolutely nobody, wanted to help me find the airship. Except for this man right here, after I helped him a little bit. And even then, he's the one who wanted me to look into these things while I wait for him to try and find my airship. So, it's not my fault that I haven't found my airship yet. It's you guys' fault for not being very helpful.
Lord Harshaphant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine?
Because I know you. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off your own free will.
I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenat.
Praise alone it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Genasia. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated.
Nodders. Nodders, nodders. Like, seriously, how does nobody see that Guillaume is so mad with power? Anyone who defies me is a heretic. Are you kidding me? He wants to find heretics everywhere he looks, and so he will. Because he will decide that people are heretics over absolutely nothing. And when they fight back, he'll be like, see, heretic. Only heretics would fight against me. In such a way. Someone who isn't a heretic would jump off a cliff to their death to prove that they're not a heretic. Like, what?
You look well, Genasia. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Halenard shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise.
I hear it'll pick me up.
A man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you.
Hopefully it will.
How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now. But just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coethus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harshaphant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durendare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillamont of Whitebrim Front, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business at Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Genasia. May Helone guide you.
Alright, back south again. Hopping on my behemoth. Such calming music while I ride on the back of a behemoth. Really doesn't quite seem appropriate. Ba ba ba, ba da da da. Riding on the back of a giant muscle-bound beast. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Look at all his spikes and his horns. Ba da. Hello, Francel.
Wonderful to see you again, Genasia. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durendare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamant. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenot have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us. And towards you now as well. I can deal with it. I'm an accomplished adventurer in my own right. I'm sure I will be just fine. Back to Dragonhead. So I can head up west of White Rim. Okay. Wah! Look at that, no damage. Jumping off the wall of a city. Quite the battle going on over there. Ah, a fate, I see. Fighting a rock.
10 keys, right?
Okay, well, he's dead. Oh well. 1,000 experience to me. Now you're dead, 'cause we killed you, we took you by surprise. Woo, wee, ah. We just saw you roaming the forest and said, let's kill those guys. You're a squirrel who somehow has money and sometimes swords and shields. I don't care if you're a cute bunny, I'll kick your butt for reals. You hear that, chinchillas? Don't you dare pick a fight with me! La 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 la, you're dead. La 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 la. Yay!
You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so.
How about you have a look at these two letters?
What do we have here? Letters from Lords Haurchefant and Francel, is it? Likely. Oh, you're serious? Huh. What to do, what to do?
Let me in. That's what to do. You idiot. Racist.
Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present.
Oh, well, funny you should mention it.
In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can... yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard.
Oh my goodness. Sid! How did you get here? Why are you here? No, seriously, Sid, why are you here? Oh my goodness. Also, where's this woman I'm supposed to talk to? It says she's like right here. Oh, she's on the lower floor. Hello, Albois.
Sir Brandier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgian Estidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him?
Oh my. You prissy little uptight. Absolute trash bags.
Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortemps and Halenat? With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Guardois. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts.
Oh man. All this go here, go there, talk to them. This is ridiculous. I hate all of y'all. The sooner I find this airship, the better. I'm sorry. Fate joined, you say?
What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare, as a whole, does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind.
Oh my goodness. So high and mighty, hoity-toity.
Sir Guardois permitted you your passage. Very well, speak.
Letters.
You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself?
Oh, look at who's shown up, huh?
We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillamont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Querthas to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, an airship of Master Sid Non Garland, who stands before you now.
Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible.
Nodders.
Indeed it is, my lord.
Oh, look who else showed up.
Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in White Brim Front but three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well.
I really want to punch this man in the face.
It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long.
Sid, Genosia, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamont's trust. Understood?
Do I have to, though? Do I really? Ba ba ba. Look at me, Trillamont. I am level 42 now. What would you even have me do with your level 39 quest? Is it up at the top of these stairs, or is it further down? Probably down. Oh my. How far up does this place go? Okay. Yep. Yep. Clearly it's not up here. Well. Very well then. Look at that. And I survived with 160 health. Not even dropped to 1. That fall would never kill me. Ostfort is eyeing you with interest. Oh, are you, chef?
You, the last responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, word travels fast in White Brimfront. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillamont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. Decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meats whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. It wouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danafin Pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin.
Some quests require you to use a key item on an enemy target. There are 2 ways to do so. The first is by right-clicking the enemy's target bar and selecting Use Key Item from the subcommands. The second method is to first target an enemy, then click on the key item icon found in the duty list. Okay. Where to, though? Where to? Ah, south. I see.
Onto my behemoth.
Wah. I do wish it traveled faster, though. Oh, well, I'm going the wrong way. Well. Man, look at these huge, like, structures. Looks real neat. And also look at that. That humongous castle across this bridge. With this chasm on either side. Looks really sick. Also, Chinchilla, you need to chill, Chilla, alright? Same with you, Luton. Slay a spotted mud puppy. Will do.
'Tis not a problem. Destination interacting. That's a large mud puppy. How do you like dark cider vinegar? You don't? Too bad.
Right.
Like sleep. No, you don't. Ow. Okay, you still did. Yeah. Come on.
Right.
Haha. Alright, and... Oh, there's no teleport. Gotta walk back. Fine, then. Wah-wah. An effed tail. Well. Alright. I will help. My goodness, you guys are so tiny. Little Lalafels. I am such a tall character. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have mugged.
Right.
Also, faint. Keep this guy from dealing too much damage. Yeah.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Right. Right.
You still got so much health. Here comes another shadow fang.
Turn key right.
Yeah.
Ten key right.
One, and faint, and 2, and 3, and 10. Key right. So close. 2% health. Ah, I almost didn't mug fast enough. Oh well. Still 10,000 experience, not bad. Not bad at all. Back to Behemoth. I should move this over here. Savage Might. I assume that's the upgrade. No, it's actually Determination, so it's something completely different. Hello, Hostafort. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Well, I got the steak anyway.
Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy's spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila! Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here. And up above.
You act like cooking a steak fast is difficult. Anybody could put a steak on a pan, on a hot pan, then flip it, and then serve it and say, well, it's cooked. Because, I mean, technically it is. You could eat steak that is only just seared and nothing more.
You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you.
Well, here you go. Theophylline.
Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty.
Uh-huh. Hey, Ombeline.
We thought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste.
Well, here you go. Hearty meal.
Is that a fresh cooked steak? Halon's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Hello.
Ever must we train to maintain our skillet arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance?
Well, here you go.
You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard.
Uh-huh. More than its fair share. Alright. Oh. Then I guess talk to the chef again. And then climb all the way back up.
It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgians at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sonota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Okay. Don't mind me, I'll just wander all over the town. Off to the infirmary it is.
Hi, Sid. What are you doing here? Seeks an infusion for her alien infirmary.
Ah, the poor soul. She has a betrothed, yet she will die without hearing his voice speak the words of passing. He deserted, you see. On the eve of a battle with the dragons, he now languishes in the dungeons. I cannot give her more time, not with such medicines as I possess at any rate. At the very least, take word to her love, Lawrence, that he might say such prayers as he is able.
Okay. Why is there still a quest marker on this building? Uh-huh. Oh wait, was that just another quest? Oh my goodness.
Beg your pardon, madam, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment.
Steak.
Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic! Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away.
Wait, why are you giving me food? What? I guess I'll take the knight's bread. Thank you. Alright, Sid. Would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. What?
Might I have a word with you, Genasia? It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work.
Aha. Well, I am to talk with some people over here. Oh, are they going to be downstairs, probably? Yeah. Probably in a jail cell for desertion. Yeah, you. Lawrence.
What can an adventurer want with a man whose purse is empty and name besmirched? What? The words of passing? No. They say she was on the mend. If you have ever loved, hear me. There is something hidden in the forest southeast of here. You shall know it by the sign. Take it to her chirurgeon. I beg you.
Oh, okay. Lawrence. I'm headed out that way anyway. Whoops. Need to head outside. And then south. Hello, Ice Sprite. If you don't mind, I just need to kill you real quick. Trust me, it's for the greater good.
Righton.
Now I just need to kill 2 more. Pay me no mind, chinchillas. Pay me no mind. Oh, I screwed that up.
Puma Shuriken.
Yeah. Shush, Ice Sprite, worry not. It will be all over very soon. What? Hey, you.
Right.
Don't you dare, Chinchilla. Don't even think about it. I don't need to kill you. You can live if you just walk away now. Alchemic concoction. On to my behemoth. Yeah. Fret not, chinchillas. I am simply passing through. You needn't get upset. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Upstairs we go. Hey, Charmaine.
Ah, the poor soul. She still breathes, but... Adventurer, does he pray for her soul?
Concoction.
An alchemic concoction? As costly as it is hard to obtain. You say 'twas hid in the forest? This bottle holds the truth of Lawrence's desertion. He ran that he might find it for her. And when he knew he was to be captured, he took great pains to hide it, knowing his pursuers would have simply destroyed it as a traitor's refuse. I cannot thank you enough for keeping faith in him. Now, if you will pardon me, I have a patient to save.
Indeed. I will take these mega potions, though. Hey, Sid. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. My spirit cores.
What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before.
I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it.
Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save.
Even so, I wonder. Worthy the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost.
Oh my goodness.
Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic.
The questioning of us. You didn't question him. You just sentenced him to death. Because you decided that he was a heretic. Not because of any proof, because there wasn't any, but because you decided he was a heretic. Also, what are you doing? You tell me, find your airship fast and leave, because I want you out of here. I don't want you meddling in affairs that don't pertain to you. And yet you're constantly standing in my way of getting to said airship. Like, shouldn't you be fast-tracking this if you want me out of your hair as fast as possible?
They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers.
Oh my... Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. And it makes no sense. He is so full of himself. Before we could persuade Lord Drillamant to help us,
It seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coerthas. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alfinod in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. We shall see. I hate Inquisitors. Jolot. Inquisitor Guillaume? Guillaume? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me. Carrying my unconscious body to the gates, I owe my life, madam, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Oh my goodness. He doesn't deserve such kindness, for his heart is black as coal. He has ice water in his veins. He cares for naught but himself and his pride and ego. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak. Unbeliever. We have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you! Why didn't I even know him? I mean, clearly you do know him. I have no idea of whom you speak. Really, you don't know the Inquisitor. The most prominent figure around here, whom everybody respects his every word, no matter what. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. Unprecedented numbers. Sounds a lot like they weren't actually heretics and he just decided they were heretics. Huh. They say he goes days without sleep. So great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Oh my. Seriously. How can y'all be such gullible fools? The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Absolutely ridiculous. As though they are infallible in some way. Ugh. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should have come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Genasia. they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. His only motivations are furthering his own ego, going on power trips, and feeling like or reveling in the feeling of having power over all others. Something troubles me about about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jolot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhaps retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Indeed. The northwest we shall go. In search of clues. Wow. What have we? So I drop all the way down. I'll just double check, because I'd hate to have to climb all the way back up. Just because I was wrong, but... Wah! Wah! Look at that. Not quite half my health. Oh, hello, Phasmoid. Righto. Throwing daggers. Yeah. Also shade shift, please. Bloodbath. On this Phasmoid. P10 Katana. Bug. And there you have it. What's in this snow mound, though? An Inquisitor corpse. Well, well, well. Also, next to the body of some draconian creature. No less. Okay, so it was the eastern, yeah. He was coming from the northeast out of that chasm.
You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it.
Bloody encyclical.
Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. Newly come to Coerthas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Junasia, before he learns that his deception has been discovered.
Indeed. Also, you give me another weapon already? Mithril base lards. Oh, Patterson, 2 more damage, another dexterity, another vitality, another determination. Looks good too. Oh yeah, those look really nice. Although the hilt is still so basic looking, that like wood part there. Because it looks the same on every single dagger that I've had. Which is really annoying because, I mean, the blade looks really cool. Look at that. But the handle is always the same.
Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jalot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise.
Indeed. So we shall speak with Jalot next time on Final Fantasy XIV. For it has been 3 hours. And I must sleep, for I have work in the morning. But we have done a decent amount. We are now level 42 in the class of ninja, or job of ninja, whichever, kind of interchangeable terms, but... And, we completed the level 40 ninja quest, learned how to ninja teleport Shukuchi, and we have ventured into Coerthus in search of this airship for Sid, and we have been uncovering the secrets of these mysteries of what is really going on. And we shall continue to find them out. Next Wednesday. Yes. I will be streaming next Monday with more, and possibly the last stream of Bug Fables, because I feel like I'm getting really close to the end. If not this stream, then perhaps next stream will be the last Bug Fable stream, and we'll move on to other things. But yeah, aside from that, next Wednesday, more Final Fantasy XIV, and I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.